I'm Lizzie Chapman, the VP of Tech Partnerships at AdRoll, and super excited to be sitting here with Nick.
Hi, it's nice meeting you. I'm Nick Robbins from Lemonlight Media.
Great.
We're based in Los Angeles. We're a full-service video production company, in-house creative team, and do everything from taking a brief and developing a full campaign all the way through to final delivery, or assisting just with video production needs, or even if just editing. So wide range of ways we can help our customers.
Yeah, so you obviously do a lot. I would love to hear a little bit about how you guys have utilized AI to help with the creative process and what that looks like.
Yeah, so I'm really actually proud of our leadership team, who really saw AI a lot sooner on the forefront than other brands and businesses did. So for the past about 3 or 4 years, they've been developing an internal proprietary AI-generated based platform that we call Hero to assist with our video production process. So it really helps as an assistant to our producers and creatives to kind of take the mundane tasks of the first draft and does it on their behalf. But then we still use our expertise and experience to refine it, modify it, and polish it. And one other thing that's really interesting about it is it's not based on universal data. It's not like we're scrubbing ChatGPT universal data. It's entirely built on 11 years of Lemonlight experience, Lemonlight call sheets, Lemonlight scripts, Lemonlight interview questions.
Yep.
So it's completely proprietary to our process.
So I think a lot of times when people hear AI and creative, they think of AI generated creative.
Okay.
You're not doing that. You are still doing the production, maybe adding some background elements. What does that look like?
Well, yeah, so like I just said, we're using AI as a tool to assist in the production process.
Yeah.
We are just in the nascent stages of using AI generative content, and again, using it as a supplement to more practical visual effects and post-production practices to whether it be elevate the creative, expedite the production process, whatever is most appropriate for the project and the final deliverable. But it's been really exciting. We've got a few projects going, a few test projects going, and it's every single day. The technology is exponentially developing. Like what is available today versus 6 months ago is just night and day, and I'm so excited to see where it goes over the next 6 months.
Me too. I think a big thing when we hear about creative, any type of ad creative, it's really important to have personalization. More and more we're talking about like one-to-one. Obviously when you're doing production of a video, you can't necessarily create 1,000 videos. So how are you guys going and approaching that personalization?
Yeah, so Lemonlight uses what we call modular content approach to creative. So as we're going into a project, we might create, let's say, 2 or 3 different videos. Each of those videos has 3 or 4 module components. So let's say in the opening scene, you've got a family, next scene you cut and they're doing some type of engaging activity. Scene number 3, there's a positive outcome, right? Each 2 or 3 of those videos will have the same scenario in each of those stages, but with different talent, different product, different situation. So then as we go through, we've got, let's say, 12 different components that can be mixed and matched. They can be spliced off into social posts. They can be recombined into alternate 30s. So it really creates an exponential amount of content for minimal, like maximum output with minimal input.
Yeah, you have 3 videos, but really you have like 36 videos.
Exactly.
Or more, depending on how you're slicing and dicing it.
Exactly, and it's really great for A/B testing or adaptation over time, so you don't have to go back and do a full reboot. You can just slice and dice different pieces, and all of a sudden you've got a unique piece of content.
Yeah, that makes sense. Creative production is not a small feat, although it's getting easier with the AI. In times that are unpredictable, like we've had this year, more on the macro level, how should brands or agencies be approaching creative production? What have you guys seen this year?
I think one thing that I've really noticed is during the slower times and the busier times across the year, I think that a lot of brands and agencies have worked together to come up with strategic approaches and various scenario outcomes depending on what might happen in the future. So, for example, with the tariff wars back in March and April, and then there was an announcement that final decisions needed to be made by August 1st, I think brands and agencies were strategically figuring out, okay, if this happens, this is our reaction to that. If this happens, this is how we're going to react to that. And over the past month or so, we've had a lot more inbound conversations because people are now actioning on those strategic plans that finally came to life and fruition.
They pre-planned to
Yeah,
say,
pre-planned,
okay, X,
yeah.
Y, Z happens, this is what
Scenario
we go and do.
planning, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting
Yeah,
today.
thank you so much for having me.